So now let's set up like everything in order to have the job repository which Spring Batch offers us. So the first thing that we have to tell like for this tutorial is telling like Spring Batch, please initialize my schema. Okay, so let's say like Spring Batch JDBC initialize schema, and let's say like always, okay, for this time. So now we have to specify, okay, the schema that we are going to use. We have to give this indication in order to Spring Batch to fetch the schema. So you can ask me, where can I find the schema for a related provider, like database provider, example MySQL or SQL Server or Postgres or something like that. Well, for me, it's easy because like you have to read the documentation, but I know already where I can find this. So I'm gonna show you guys just maybe here. Let me check it. Okay, here Spring Batch Core. Yes. Then if you like move a little bit here, maybe not here. So yes, example like batch property, we have here the batch property, but what I'm trying to find here is the data source maybe here. Yeah, yeah, the schema. Yeah, as we can see here we have a lot of schemas. Okay, in our case we are going to use the schema .sql. As you can see, like once you have the Spring Batch dependency, you have already the schemas here. Okay, so Spring Batch dependency give us, as you can see, I'm navigating like on my project. It's not something that I have created. So Spring Batch offers us, you of course you can just change it, but you don't need it. Okay, so example, we have here MySQL, we have Oracle, we have also schema for Postgres, all kind of database as I can show you guys here. So in our case we are going to use the MySQL, and so let's just close all of from the right. Okay, and let's just say like, okay, we are going to find our schema on like class path, right? And then we know that we have it here. I can just make, okay, maybe copy IntelliJ is very nice in this term. Yeah, copy path reference. So I can just like make it like this. Oops, not bad idea. So let's just write as it said, like, okay, org Spring Framework batch Spring Batch Core. Okay, then we are going to point to our schema. So in my case I'm just going to put it like, okay, org slash, because we are like navigating between packages or folders, org Spring Framework. Then we have the batch, the core, and schema my SQL. So this is what we have here. Okay, like org Spring Framework batch. Okay, then we have the batch org, yes, org Spring Framework batch core. Then we point to our schema, in our case MySQL.sql. As you can just later explore, but every single topic or like a table in our batch, in our job repository, we're gonna explore it more during this tutorial.